right, Coach. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Down it's Webb. He rifles one that's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. They are in a zone. Remember, folks, 4 interceptions for this defense.
Will be the people who pick the ball out of the air. But let's not forget, to make that happen, it has to be an excellent pass rush, terrific coverage where they are plastered to the receivers, and then, of course, taking it away, making the catch, and going in the other direction.
Hurry up!
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a good gain of 11, sets them up first and goal. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. They'll try to throw here. Rivers. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Michael Thomas, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. And it's blocked. This is going the other way. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry, it's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. First quarter, we'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax. Whoa.
Bad move. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
On first and 10, Webb. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Off play action, it's Webb. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Bud Dupree in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. What will Webb try to do here after the sack as he brings his guys up 3rd and long? Webb now from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Being chased out left. On the left side, it's McDonald. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Here we go. Delta!
Now a second down throw for Rivers. Flush to his right. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. And the Jets have recovered.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A first carry for Trenton Cannon, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd down, Webb. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Now a first down throw, Webb. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receiver. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on second down, here's Webb. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Anderson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Out of the gun, it's Webb. Hard throw, incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And Vinatieri's kick is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
And now out come the Steelers. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've...
Le'Veon Bell, kiss him goodbye. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. It's a big run that time by Bell. 67 yards on the ground. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation.
Hey, go orange buckle. White. White. Check. Brown. Hey, left.
From the gun, Rivers. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Michael Thomas, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Crosby on now to kick it away. New York set to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Webb flushed out right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year, and it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
They'll run with Cannon. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they're going to have a third down.
But it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
To throw on third down. Webb, and that is incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on third down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
And the Steelers set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On 4. Ready.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he'll get this one up to the 26. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here you go, man. Hey, Rocket.
On third down, here's Bell. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
As in the offensive line, because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
New York set to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Leopard! Leopard! Now let's go! 3-19! 3-19!
Throwing on 1st down. Webb forced out to his left. Room to run inside the 40. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a 1st down, but a big gain to boot.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Detroit! 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 Gone! 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 Gone!
On 1st down, Webb. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
On the carry, it's Cannon. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one,
I was saying I made it look easy. I remember it could have been like so.
Third down, Webb. He's got the hook up to Lee. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Let's go.
A nice gain at 20.
Playing FOB and training right now.
Can we advance?
I gotta see about Rams and Seahawks game first.
They come up first and 10 at the 16. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught.
I know Hurts said he was sick.
And now they're inside the 10 as
I
he's
don't know
brought
if he
down
said
at
he
the
was sick.
9.
They don't try to figure it out. I don't know if
There on
they're
first.
on
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Webb. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Hey, you on the same level?
Touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets have made this a one-score game.
I'm about to legit blast straight out of Hong. Yo, your house is cold?
Freezing, boy. Even with the heat on,
Bro, my heater not even working, bro.
Yo, you went outside today?
Nah.
That's why, boy. It might be the coldest day of my life. Like, you know, not, how they say, no cat. It might be the coldest day of my life, bro. I'm dead at it.
What do you think, Charles?
It's freezing out that motherfucker.
Like, bro, you know how you turn the radiator clockwise and counterclockwise? Shit not coming on.
Get on out for the half.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
That's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Oh, I think Herb gave Hawks the... There's a force set for Seahawks right now. I don't know why. Uh-huh. It's a lot of forces this week, though. Flag and flaws.
It's crazy, like, this dude I'm playing, he running the same play over and over and over. Like, he only ran one, he runs halfback dive the whole game. And I know in this game, halfback dive, you can,
cut it out?
Yeah, cut it out, and it's just, they got a rule against running the same play, but he literally ran one play, like one run play. Literally one run play the whole game. That's so cool, and literally one run play. That shit was super annoying.
On 1st and 10, Rivers.
And he's butt naked open.
That's caught. It's Thomas. That one goes for 24 yards.
One
whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready.
He's 41 tomorrow with 7 right now. Shit is insane.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
Oh, Jamal Adams, that was clutch, boy.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Oh, that shit is wild. Oh, man.
No
A
room
game
for
like
the
this
field
is
goal
so
unit. They're
boring,
going to go
man.
here
That's the
with
only
5
thing.
seconds left. Final play of the half, Rivers. Got his man, it's caught. Steelers touchdown. Phillip Rivers with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game.
That's why I told this league, I'm like, yo, this is the last season. Not that like there's competition there, but like the competition is boring. I'm 8-1 right now with the Jets. Like every game you play, like
Oh, that's what the store. I'm legit to the store and get some baked chicken. Get some chicken to bake. You said it's cold.
oh, it's not good. I think Reese, I don't know Reese and I'm staying in the league after. Like, that's how he gonna talk to the commissioner about. I'm glad I didn't bring you in here. Like, that shit is just a headache.
I actually found me one on not Thompson.
I'm gonna rock out this season and, you know, try my players back. I ain't gonna do no whole shit. Team is in good
You
hands.
see that video I sent you, bro?
What video?
And it, yo, bro, I was tight, son.
Oh, yeah.
That was for the win, too, like, bro. What the fuck throwing dart? What's she doing in here? You heard me?
Huh? Oh,
What's she doing in here? Oh, nah, he know who I'm talking to. What's she doing in here? Yo, Reese.
I don't know. I'm about to quit this game. I'm about to tell the commission I'm about to quit and be out. Like, he's running the same play, boy. That shit is SOB. That shit is annoying, yo. You're running the same shit. Like, he literally running halfback dive the whole game and just cutting it outside. Like, come on with that. Like, we gonna play or what?
Yo, Reese, when you got work from Hawks and Rams?
Reese not in. Oh, Reese in here? This man literally running halfback dive. He got 17 rushes and 15 of them is halfback dive. Like, come on now. Like, that shit is annoying, yo. Oh, this shit is I know, like, but I really feel like quitting. That shit is mad annoying. You got a whole play call rule. And it's not like he up right now 20-10, but you got a whole play call rule.
Who we trade right now?
That's been another trade?
That was the worst thing y'all could do.
Wow.
No, seriously. Billy Jackson to Jags for first and a third. No, you know what? See, I don't know
What? The Jags traded Ramsey.
Jags don't really know what he's doing, though. Like, he really don't.
I'm weak. The Jags traded Ramsey, son.
Y'all need to stop something. Y'all, that's ridiculous. Y'all need at some point need to put that rule right back into effect.
Didn't you trade Ramsey today?
Yeah, that's why I say traded Ramsey, bro.
You talking him into doing...
So Rivers is mad slow.
See, I'm glad I can't talk about me. I ain't make not one trade this year. Ha! Yeah, I only made one Shaquille Griffin.
Jags don't have no type of sense of what he doing.
Yeah, get it? I'm buying to it. You get it?
I'm on a 1 yard line. Wow. Oh man, this is long, man. This is the most boring game.
Oh, he got a Lamar Jackson at quarterback. Big. Bills put up 63 on Patriots and Brooks.
The Patriots.
Damn, we should give up 13 points, bro.
Oh, did you have 5 score?
You waiting on one game, but I can't get word from Rams or the Seahawks later. Reese and Fox gotta stream that game. That's gonna make. I'm definitely inclined to watch.
I'm not true clock the whole game. If they say anything about breaking, I'm like, bro, you better have that guy 15 times. Come on. That shit is whack as hell.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
These guys got to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. No yardage
I
to
don't
be
care
found.
what they say about the league right now. It's clearly breaking them.
Yo, it is, son. I put my blanket over the window and it's still not working, son.
Yeah, it's cold.
The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket.
I was going to scream off to give me some butter.
Dan's got to hate me. I'm about to run the ball all game.
Which saves him time and actually completes a play
That's mad cold.
than it normally does for a quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw.
After I saw that wind hit me, I was like, oh, shit.
To throw on second down. Webb. Eluding the pressure right. And this one's incomplete. Cameron Meredith, the intended target. And it's third down. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they?
He can't stop the run. That's funny.
Sharp, strong, didn't lead to a completion.
Very
Very
good.
difficult.
This defense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up
Blitz,
on
or,
third
no,
down.
blitz, right?
Yeah. But he traded me Fletcher Cox, and I know he can't stop the run. Ain't no way.
Throw on third down. Webb. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, what a play. God, he gonna let the computer do it? What a play.
Week, speaking of trades, Jack just said, oh, you moving Shaquem Griffin. Ah! Ah! Let me troll him. I'll be like, oh, Ramsey in the first and second. Exactly, that's the troll.
Oh, come on, Robbie. You gotta beat that matchup.
See, that's how you gotta do shit. We get Ramsey in the first and third.
Everything seemingly has been contested.
This dude got everybody shoulder pads mad big.
They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long.
He got a 5'11" receiver, 96 speed. He got that like yikes.
To throw again.
They pass a lot or run a lot in blitz.
Blitz, he pass a lot. Well, I don't know. I guess if he runs on you, he'll run a lot.
No shit. He got Jared Jai, so I know he probably running.
Oh, he dropped it.
6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play?
Oh, that's good.
Not easy for any quarterback.
Yeah,
to
OG
manage the
running
situation.
back.
The defense won the battle.
Who not?
I wrote both of them. They're not even getting back to me at all.
Herb on none of them?
Give it a look.
Herb Ross.
7 on
Look
second
at
and
his
goal.
hands, and they go on for it.
I really want to watch that game.
Why you take so long? That's nuts.
Second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Jets are able to
This man really
I'm
running.
weak.
It's really only 20 to 17. Running high back job the whole game.
Yo, what? Thank you. Glad he dropped that.
He probably thought I was gonna come and blow his arm.
Joker was hot yesterday.
Wow, what happened?
The 21-0 on me. I came back and beat him in overtime.
He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, I forgot you did beat him. Good.
Back onto the field.
He's still undefeated.
How can I
They
win?
had to do last possession. That was punt the football.
Oh, you got me next week.
Yo, Kai, you peeped me and JB didn't even say good game after that game, bro. Oh, Kai, you wasn't around. You left.
JB about to leave blitz.
In this case, it might
Why you say that?
Because he was complaining about the fucking,
Oh, the sliders.
yeah, so like sliders too high. So once people start doing that, you know they about to leave. I'm telling you. I've been doing this shit for a minute. Once people start on that, too many night now, and you know Pooty, like instead of him supporting the league, he's trying to make it worse, happening and shit. He like, facts, I just got my first 99 overall this year. Like, who asked for that?
Rivers now on
That play is locked up, boy.
Dancing to his left. Throw left side complete. That's McDonald.
I forgot he had a good quarterback.
Across the 35. A gain of 10
Yeah,
for a singular first down. One thing you're hoping for when you run drives.
I took my meds in a few.
Oh my god, this is so annoying.
He'll be taken down across the 50 at the
Ooh,
45.
Then let's get this stop.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Running game working.
That's crazy because there's really no way to tell your team like to watch the outside run. Hey, he could just do it and do it and do it and do it and he's good.
Nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. But that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. Running back of his size.
Offside? No, they cheating me.
He's starting to do that.
I would love to make a league. I don't think difficult.
Well, what you doing? You leave with a job before you even start.
They're not putting no effort into it. Mo, Kai's scared to take control because he don't want his name go bad.
Who league is it?
No, I am Mo. Nope. Those cross, yo, I was laughing today and I figured out how to stop the fucking, you know, the crossing routes that always get behind his own, like them shit going towards the sideline.
That's all.
Bro, I figured out how to stop them shit, boy. You don't know how happy I was. Them shits is annoying. And it's funny because he keep doing it. That's why he can't pass. He only can run.
Yeah. Pick six. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Flush to his right.
Give me that. Oh, I must pick that off, boy.
You gotta be mad because I'm about to tear him up like this.
Bro, I was playing him yesterday, bro. Oh my. Bro. Yesterday I was hot action, bro. I was so tired to Madden. Oh,
who you play yesterday?
I was playing JB and I was on that flutiness happened.
Oh, you lost to him?
Yeah, bro. What's that?
To the Dolphins either in Bliss. Nice.
What happened?
They lost to the Dolphins in Bliss.
The wrong way.
Move back.
This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position. I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last
Advances at what time?
He'd be like, yo, bro, you can't waste time, can't shoot clock. And that's why I really want to win. So I hope I win. If I don't, then fuck it. But I want to win just for that reason. Because I want him to be like, yo, bro, you can't shoot clock. This is the rule.
I'm not responding. Yo, y'all see Melo go to Bulls?
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game.
Yeah, nobody want Melo. What's your record on that SOB league?
I'm first. No, I think I'm second place, but I got like at least 5 wins or something.
6.
I'm 8-1 in here.
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Back to the air on second down.
Oh, he almost picked me out. That's a pick.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end.
Interception, baby.
Just one target
Let's
in the first half.
go.
Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all.
Find him.
No, I don't want to advance them. You know how it go. You advance. And as soon as you advance,
Terrible. Urban terrible.
Urban terrible.
He said he had food poisoning, so he's praying he's not for you.
That's complete to Meredith. He's going to go
Let's go, Meredith. Let's go, Buckle.
Bro, he is sending an ultimate run blitz at me. There ain't nothing I can do. He's down blitzes, I think.
So Kai, you gonna let your pride let your league die or what?
Listen, you know, I told him forewarned what was gonna happen. Nobody don't pay me nothing.
Did y'all even recruit today at all?
How am I recruit when I'm busy?
What all the 2K dudes?
I told him from the
That's who those dudes are. He put the 2K dudes in.
yes. He bringing in people that he is cool with in the real world. I told you that. It's not gonna work like that. Oh, man. I told him delete the chat, delete the league. He said no. So, what else can I do?
It's too late to apologize.
It's good to have a fantasy league, but it's harder to do it when you don't have a league that's already started. Oh, I got all these people. I said, all right, bro. How many people you got? I got everybody. He had 5 people.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game. And they
probably thought you were going to bring the rest.
No, he couldn't thought I was bringing people because I told him I wasn't ready for it.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction.
Set. Green 39. Green 39. All right, now lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Yo, Herb said give him the force advance. He's not feeling well.
From the gun, Webb. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Yo, anybody ever saw the Kevin Hart stand up? Well, you tell Cantor when I see her, I'ma beat her ass. No, but they asked him to do the yeah, they asked, but that was mad long ago. But he said he supported his fans, but he not doing. He said he not doing. He'll do it later on, but he's not doing it this year. And they said Ellen getting tore apart because of it, because he went to his defense.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long.
I'm happy to.
They got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that.
That is man complete.
We'll see. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
I don't feel like those says what I posted.
No more undefeated in here.
Again, it's Bell. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's a give to Bell running left. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Did he just die?
So defensively they burn it here with
Yeah, he goes.
He's trying to clock for real.
Back to throw. Being chased out left.
Oh, Philip Rivers not gonna fumble that. Come on, Madden, give me that. Give me that.
Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
How about y'all? I'm about to post the schedule now. I'm just.
He's back to throw.
Ah, he got it first. Damn. I don't know who's supposed to be over there. Could have been me, but fuck it.
I'm turning injuries off. Let's go.
Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. You're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, you crowd the line of scrimmage. If they do pop one, it's going to go away.
Yeah, I was going to say, could take it to the house.
They could ice them the whole game, the whole time anyway. I think they patched that. I think they do that. This is still hype.
And they will take a knee and set up one.
Yo, yeah, phone about to go.
Game-winning field goal try.
You got in contact with Herb and the other dude?
Herb just taking him false. Herb said he's sick.
And for the second time tonight,
Just
this
let him
field
give him
goal
false.
is out here.
And you had pretty much said all the evidence of all the other ones.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year. But he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
I haven't played in crew in about 4 days, bro.
That's my dude.
That's the worst. Had a whole lot. I played the first day of advance last time.
At the very end, they got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were open for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur in the end, but what a game all the way through.
So for the Steelers, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they suffer just
This is the most laziest shit. I do not feel like picking up my phone.
and
Just took a screenshot right now.
next week as they host the Cleveland Browns. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA
People really
Sports
don't know that. Every time you trade, your team chemistry and confidence is different. You know how hard it's going to be to win a Super Bowl if you keep trading? Like, people really don't understand that. I be trying to tell them that, but nobody really understands.